Hi everyone, welcome back to Big Heart Dating. I'm Pastor Marco. Please don't say Paulo. Marco Polo. Leave that to the employer. Alright, we're still continuing with this book called How to Meet, Date, and Marry Your Filipina Wife by Peter Christopher. You can get that with $7. I got that in Barnes and Noble. I'm sure it's about the same at Amazon. But it's 14 on his website called Christian Filipina. I'm right here right now. Actually, this is about member survey Manfield South. Yesterday I talked about women. A lot of very interesting surprises were expected. Okay, now let's hear what men had to say. A little different, but very similar. So apparently this is why those men are looking for a Filipino wife, because they're matched in a lot of things. Can I believe in the foundation of 5C? Christ, common, that's what I'm talking about. Charity, love, communication and commitment. 5. How a house can stand in the foundation. Alright. It's a lot I'm going to go through fast because the video I had was like about 25 minutes. Wow. So I'm going to go through this fast right now. Hi. I already said my name. Yeah, new glasses. I'm still me. Please do like, share, subscribe, get a notification, comment. Thank you. Alright, first question, where will you prefer to live? Choose many answers you like. Tie. Small city and town village. Pretty much tie. But I'm surprised with it. Third. It's farm and wilderness, which is 30%. The small city and town village tied at 45%. The big city is 17.98, 18%, okay? Nobody wants to live in a big city, apparently. I can see the cliche. The most men are from small city, town, village. This doesn't say really the word suburb. Town, village, that more relates to suburb. Small city, like an anchored small city. I saw a Filipino walk today. I was going to a hearing aid place to get my batteries, but they were not open today. So, a lot of minorities down here in South Carolina. A lot of small town villages. Question 2. If you were to marry a person from another place, where would you prefer to live? Choose many answers. The biggest to run away. In your own city or country. That means the man prefers to stay in this country. Because the American dream, the United States is a superpower. Well, it's losing. Because stupid politics. And greedy people. And those politicians are owned by other countries. You have to remember that. You're voting for another country. It's your fault. Go listen to my sermon series about that. The second, it doesn't matter. You can live over D. We'll stay right here, you know. 3, if you were able to live anywhere, where would that be? Choose anything that would apply. Of course. Most of the members are American. United States is 53.87. That's the highest. The second highest is the Philippines at 38.68%. So apparently those two, I'm sure most of the members are American. Apparently it showed those American men did this survey. Because not too many European. Europe had 11.46 and Canada is 16%, Australia 15, New Zealand is 11.75, and 15.18% of other countries other than listed here. Like Britain, Korea, a lot of Filipinos married Koreans. China, yeah, a lot of stuff like that. All right, this is the big one. A lot of them here. Question 4. Which of the attributes are the most important in a potential life partner? Choose as many. There's a lot of them. I'm going to show the few top. Okay? Faithful is number 1. That's why the men want Filipinas, because Filipinas are very faithful. That's true. That's true. But there are very few American women. Why I'm trying to make my survey, it seems not working. So I apologize for that. I'm going to have to do it by paper. Make a copy, and I'm going to take it over to the singles. The 2 or 3 singles group here in Aiken. So I'm going to give them out, have them fill out the survey. And the men too. We'll see that. It's going to be the same. Faithful or not. The second highest is kind heart. Kind heart. Or big heart. Which ended up with 81%. Second. But with Christian, it's only 72%. It's lower than the women. So the stat, American Christian is going down. Apparently the number of men are lower. So that's good. Christian men are married Christian Filipinas. Hardly I saw any atheists. And on a Filipino mail by website. Hardly any atheist. Almost nil. Maybe one every other 50 or 100. In my evaluation. Let's get over here. Another high one is 70.81% of thoughtful. They want a woman who's thoughtful. Thinking about the other. I can see my girlfriend is faithful and thoughtful. And Christian. Yeah. Right on the note. I'll say one more. Calm and at peace, which had 69%. Very close to humble. But let's see what the other one is. Forgiving. But one thing I want to point out here that it's a lot lower for the women in survey. Men have physically attractive at 62.43%. They look at the physical look. I understand, but that's not the way it's supposed to be, but that's that. You see that. The men prefer beautiful looking women. could compare it to the women here, that same thing. Only 15.31% women find men they want handsome men. They will want me. Yeah. What's your buy? How long would you like to get to know a potential partner before marriage? How long? The longest would be 7 to 12 months. Basically about the same as the women there. 48.70%. So it's typical, many people out there spend a year. And it makes sense because, remember I said yesterday about how long it takes. You gotta talk to each other. If you're gonna meet somebody locally, meet within a month. Meet within a month. If you can, with visa 3 weeks, a visa free. You can fly over there without a visa, just under 21 days. Do it within a month or two. Then get back and plan your wedding. Either way, you're gonna get married over there and live over there, or bring her to state. But remember, take 18 months average for K1. This is non-US. More than 12 months is number 2 at 28%. Up to 6 months is 22%. Okay, question 6. What kind of information presentation would you like to have to help you marry the Filipina of your dream? I'll say the top 3, okay? There's a lot of them are high. The highest 62.65 is how to get your fiancé. And then there's the whole question. I don't know what the question was. How to get your fiancé over here. I got. Okay. Number 2 is courting a Filipina. It's 60%. Your courtship. Dating. Christian calls it courtship. Number 3, dating cousin. It's 56%. But a little different. Courtship is you with the family. Dating is without. Sometimes with courtship you have double date or group date. There's 3 of them. Number 4 is marriage tradition. At 54.41%. The lowest one is others. Doesn't say specifically, it's only 10%. So, apparently that's how it is. Question 7. Which are the most important to ensure long-lasting marriage? I mean the foundation. Let's check it out. 93.86% for being faithful to each other. You need to have faithful brothers, faithful to the women. There's a lot of them pretty high. Number 2 is communication. I told you the 5D communication. Christ, common, charity, communication, commitment, communication. The foundation, very important. They all know that. Both men and women. No, please, brother, sister. No, you need to have good communication. Remember, I said there are 2 kinds of communication. I'll break that down for the big heart dating. I've already had on my sermon series, but I'll talk about that. two kinds, actually. The level of communication and how you communicate. The tiniest mind reading. It's not so Christian with that. They consider that witchcraft. I explained that today. Same thing with the Philippines, voted very low for mind reading. This one's only for 4.39%. But I do remind. I know, right away. Get I'm deaf. I have thick that. Sorry. Okay, the other pretty hard. It's stopping at 65.5. Show appreciation, 63.74. Having fun, it's 61.99. Really, you want to have some fun? I think I understood what that means. Don't say anything. If you know what I'm talking about, having fun. Yeah, I'm talking about after you get married, that kind of fun in the bedroom. Okay? That's enough. Patient. Pretty up high too, at 71.35. Ensuring belief. Sharing. That's the second one that's common. You have Christ, Christian, communication. Get the other question on the other page. Share belief. And being faithful to each other, that's commitment. So pretty much all of it. Sharing is love. That's everything. Mm-hmm. Question 8. Will you consider a relationship with a person that it's a runaway? Filipina. It's a Filipino. Peter. Filipina means woman from the Philippines. Filipino means male. So that's an error. He said it wrong. I will not pick that because it's a man. I'm not gay. I'm sorry I said that. But I think he meant woman. Should have said Filipina with the A. 95%. But, wow, look at this one here. Younger than you. At 90%. 90.5%. Of course, always will have the young one. Mine's younger. Yep, she's 51. I'm 60 in a few weeks. A month away. It always tend to be younger with the Filipino when I talk with. Here in the States, it tends to be older. Very, very rarely younger. I'm sick of it. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of the older one. Always the older one. I'm sorry, but that's why we men go for the Filipinas. Prove to me, ladies, that I'm wrong. Prove. Let me see. Type it. I don't think you will. Not Filipino, Asian. Should have said not Filipina, Asian. It's 70.05%. They mean like Thailand, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Micronesia, Femini, Buba, India, Mongolian, all of Asian, even Siberia, not Russia. Russia is Europe. Siberia is different. People are very different up there. They still have that Asian personality and culture. It's interesting. Listen to that. 31% were black. The bunch of African you can go look for, or Caribbean, the Bahamas. There's a lot of black. India, it's almost black. And what else? Some of the Pacific Islands are almost black. Tiger Woods, one example. I know he's a mix, but he's of everything. Interesting, those men want white women. 60%. That's the kind of ethnic group. Middle Eastern, only 31%. Here's interesting. Men are willing to divorce women at 50%. Divorce. The Philippines doesn't allow divorce. Very, very rare. They would. And they will have annulment. If they're annulled, they can get married. If it's separated, you can't marry. Unless you pay for her divorce. Then you can do that. Only 7.6% for smoker. I don't want a smoker. They don't want a smoker. None of the men, no. Very rare. So very rare older women than you. With 19.88%. With kids, that's 40%. Men want to marry women, but separated. Christian perspective. When you are separated, you are still married. 14%. It's hard to get that because the Philippines, you can't marry that unless you bring her to the state. Then you can. If she can get the paper to prove that she is divorced. And yeah, the man had to pay for her the $6,000 to divorce in the Philippines. Here's a lot cheaper, the pen. Mine was $800. Not bad. What's your lifestyle? The highest is church. And yeah, Christian. The 66%. 62% like to travel. I'm surprised reading is 58%. %50 of sport. Not many. Half of it. Maybe they like to go see the game at the Dome or at the stadium or whatever. Interesting. Cooking and cleaning is 50% also. Only 8% of the men smoke. That's good. It's not much. And drinking is only 11%. Drinking. Not very many, which is good. I know a lot of Russians and Filipino drink. That's what they told me there. Alright, well, the 25 minutes, as I told you, through quite a bit. I'm going to continue. First date, where would you like to go? Number one is lunch and dinner at a restaurant, cafe, whatever, okay? It's 79%. That's typical, like here, when you go on your first date, lunch or dinner. Yeah. Number two is walk in the park. It's 70%. The other is very low. The lowest is going to the mall, 26%. Church is only at 35%. But I've noticed that I think the Filipina, let's see the question 10. Okay. I know that the Filipina have different thing. Church is the highest. Half for lunch and dinner at 47%. For men, it's at 35%. Women like to take men to church, apparently. I mean, for the Filipina, and I've seen on American dating websites, especially Christian websites like Salt, Upward, Higher Bound. They all said they want to take the men to the church, but men don't want to take the women to church. I'll tell you why. And another time, because I'm running out of time. Too much time. Wait for another episode for this. All the breakdown. Okay? Be patient. 11. How many Filipinas have you talked? Met so far through the website. I mean, the Christian Filipino website. 24% deal. Wow. Apparently it's not working. So let's go on to the next highest. 19% for 3 to 5 Filipina. That's typical you meet that many online and meet in person. But the highest deal is 24. It surprised me. That's why I mean I'm surprised. Okay, 12. When was your first kid? When? Between age 15 and 20. 55%. That sounds right. I had my first, but I think my first was before 14, which is only 26%. Filipinas did not until the age 20. The age variation. In the Philippines, more conservative, more old-fashioned. It's still in early 1900s, culturally. So, please don't spoil them. Respect them. And let them teach their children to do it right. Do the same way as they did in the Philippines. Don't spoil here in the States like that. Don't do that. If you want a conservative family, you have to be conservative. It starts with you. 13. How many people have you been intimidated with? More than just, I mean, deeply. Interesting. 3 to 5 have is 29%. But if you wish for the zero, it's only 6.36%. Not many. For 21 or more, you have fooled around with so many. It's 17.63. Gotta get yourself checked. We get an 8. Been able to eat. Yep. Thailand is the highest with AIDS, HIV/AIDS, the highest, because they have legal prostitution there, and a lot of homosexual there. They call it ladyboy in the Asian region, ladyboy. Okay, this one's touchy. Question 14. Would it be okay if your partner was friends with their ex-wife, ex-girlfriend on Facebook or any social media? The man said no. 49.39% said no. No. Interesting second, it doesn't matter. It's 33%. And the yacht is 16.87. Almost 17. Okay, I'm friends with my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, my ex-wife, no. But what about you, ladies? What about you, sweetheart? I understand. Her first husband died. So I understand. That's fine. Her first boyfriend died too. I had 3 girlfriends die too. So I understand her, she understands me. So it's okay. Question 15. Are you friends with any of your ex-wife or girlfriend? No. It's the majority at 59%. And the yes is 40%. So it's quite a bit of friendship after breakup or divorce. And the very last question, 16. Who should pay on a date? It's overwhelmingly the man paid for it. It's 69%. The man. Yep. The lower, just younger person paid 0. Older person paid 0.61%. And silly fishy question. The girl paid 91%. That's raw. That's raw. Very raw. The man paid for it. Said the Bible. The man is the head of the house. Who blessed you with all these things? God. Remember my parallel? If you have been listening to my sermon series, read Phineas chapter 5, please. You'll know who's the head. And Adam, the head, they're writing now. In Corinthians as well. 7% split the bill. Today here in the U.S., they do split the bill. It's wrong. The man should pay for it. The second highest is the person that acts. Which means, if I ask her out, I pay for it. If she asks me out, she pays for it. That's what I mean. The 21%. Now, the first date we're going to go to the Italian restaurant in Duma. If we fly on, stay overnight, 2 nights, because we have to go grocery shopping and things like that. Because they have things that I need that it doesn't have in Dikwa. You have to ride ferry over to Dikwa. There's no plane directly to Dikwa. So the first night, we're going to go to that night, Italian restaurant. They use pesto. You can figure that out, how much it is. I saw the menu. Ooh, that's what I want. Chicken parmesan with pasta. 880 pesos. I figured out last night. It's according to September 11, 2024 value. It's $15. same price as here. Maybe a couple of dollars higher than Olive Garden here, I remember. Here in Aiken. She went fetch. I told her diamond. One of them is $21. That's 1,190 peso. And she said, And I told her, you like kingfish? That's 890 pesos, almost the same that I have. So the total bill is going to be like maybe with tax. She said, oh no, there's no sales tax. Nope. No added tax. So that's the total. Mine and her together would be about 35. Maybe them maybe $32 without tax. The owner paid back VAT, value added tax. So that's how it comes. That's why the price is a little higher. But it's the same tier for that fancy Italian seafood restaurant, the Shop House. But after that, we're gonna go to the regular restaurant. That's the night I'm gonna propose to her. I know she thinks you're on me thing. She knows that anyway. So that's where we're gonna do it. In Duma. It will be live at pay-per-view. So, on to the next one. Take care.